And I look at who has influenced me and who has inspired me to be the type of owner in the space that is connected to its players, that is invested in their players and trying to push their careers forward as well as pushing their brand forward. You stand out to me. And I've heard that on multiple occasions from many different people that I respect in the industry.
Yeah.
Your name would fall out of their mouths immediately. And that's a credit to you. It's a credit to who you are as a person and what you're about. So when I thought about, it's an esports podcast, it's a gaming podcast, who are the type of people that I would want to talk to and share with the rest of the, my audience in the world that would come and listen to us at the GG podcast, I thought you'd be the perfect person to start that off with.
Well, look, it was either me or Shaq, and he did the right.
Yeah,
right
Shaq slept on it, bro.
My free throw percentage is way better, I can guarantee you that. And I've never been in the NBA.
Yeah, I love it.
No, what's crazy is that Shaq to me was I was a massive. So for me, it's Jordan then Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
Mine would be Shaq, Kobe, then Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Because Jordan beat you, or
no? Jordan was a mentor. Jordan was a Carolina guy.
No.
He beat me a lot.
Yeah.
Beat me for 6 years, and when I was in the Celtic land, and he was with the Bulls, obviously.
Yeah.
But in the '90s, I came in 1991. But I used to work Mike's camp.
Okay.
In college, I'd go to Chicago, stay at his house, work his basketball camp, get the inside of what his journey was in the late 80s, from like 80, 88, and 89 and 90. Those were the years I'd go work the camp. And he was just blowing up. Air Jordans were coming out. I would go to, I'd go stay at the house, and there would be literally closets downstairs in the basement where his weight equipment was that he'd work out in. There'd be closets, and I'm not kidding you. If I knew today how the value of these shoes, Air Jordans, all different colors, yellow, orange, red, green, anything you could think of. He had hundreds of them. And he'd just be like, yeah, we'll take as many as you want. And I would take like 6, 7, 8 pairs and go home, like give them to friends or whatever. And he was Air Jordan, but he wasn't the legend, the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And so, but then I got drafted in '91, and
that's awesome.
And then he went and won 6 championships for the next 6 years. And, 6 out of 8 years, and but he was that guy that kind of laid the foundation. We had that Tar Heel bond, having played in North Carolina myself, and him having played there. Yeah. But Shaq and Kobe are my guys.
Yeah,
we won 3 championships together.
Kobe follows Shaq right there. Shaq, because like you, he's also like a multifaceted individual.
Yeah.
Right. He doesn't take himself too seriously unless he has to, obviously. Unless he has to. Yeah. But like, to me, seeing him obviously as the rookie on Orlando Magic, seeing him on Blue Chips, seeing him like growing up, I was like, man, this dude is the best. And me and my cousin Charlie, we fanboyed over him, and I played basketball every single day of my high school life. Every single day. Yeah. I'm nasty.
Yeah.
Right? Even in my condition right now.
But you played.
Yeah, I played.
That was your game. Yeah.
Every single day. There was nothing. I didn't start playing video games until I was like 29. I mean, I played
you were
casually.
Late, man.
Yeah, super late in 2009. Well, 2006.
Okay.
26. But my whole life was just basketball. And basketball to me has like been such a big impact. So when I met you, I was just like, holy shit, I could not, like, I had a literal fanboy moment. I'm like, holy fuck, this guy played against Jordan, and this guy did it. How many did you win?
I won 3. Won 3 in a row.
That's more than LeBron.
Check out my bloodline of experiences.
Yeah,
man.
please.
I played Indiana high school basketball, which is like Hoosier State.
But
right?
you're from?
I'm from. Okay, so my mom's Canadian and my dad's Bahamian.
Okay.
So they met in Canada, up in Toronto, and I got married and I was born in Toronto. I was born in Toronto, Canada. But I moved about 9 months later. I moved home to the Bahamas with my family, my dad, my mom, and I grew up there until I was 15. And so the Bahamas, the islands, is where I kind of, cut my teeth in life.
Oh,
and
man.
then I got to Indiana as an exchange student.
Yeah.
And
Cornfields.
I never played cornfields in Indiana. I'm talking about Hoosiers. If you've seen the movie. Probably the other great basketball movie we should talk about.
Yeah.
And the only reason, I don't know why it skipped my mind when we were talking about top basketball movies. The guy in Hoosiers who punches out the kid in the movie, he was my point guard. On my basketball team. So they had just won the state championship in 1984, and I just arrived in Indiana, and I ended up being on this team, playing basketball for the first time, but it was Hoosier basketball.
Yeah.
It was the basketball state in the U.S. at the time.
Yeah.
Where high school games, you'd have 30,000 people at a high school game. You know, it's crazy.
Well, what else are they going to do?
Right, exactly. Shout
out to Indiana. My people from South Bend. I love everybody. Yeah.
I used to go play the South Bend Holiday Tournament during the Christmas time. But then, from there, I got recruited to go to North Carolina. I got recruited by Indiana, Bobby Knight, Gene Katie from Purdue, and all these top, Mike Krzyzewski at Duke, all these guys. But I ended up in North Carolina.
Why don't you go play for Bobby Knight, man?
I almost did.
He would not have.
I almost did. I went a college visit there, and I got to see Bobby Knight at a basketball practice at his best. He cussed the shit out of Ricky Calloway.
Yeah.
And I just went, I don't know if this is for me.
Nah,
but I always wanted to go play for Dean Smith because my ultimate goal was to be in the NBA. And when I looked at how many players are in the NBA from what college who had the most, North Carolina had the most. By
Patrick
far.
Ewing, you guys.
By far. So I said, that's me. I'm going to the school that has the most pros in the league, and if I can play there, then I'd probably be a pro. So it was kind of like simple math for me, right? So I ended up in North Carolina. I played with Dean Smith, one of the greatest college basketball coaches ever.
Period.
Right? Got mentored by Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I worked his camps, and then I got drafted by Red Auerbach to the Boston Celtics in 1991. One of the greatest GMs and coaches in the history of the game.
Yeah.
When I was there, I was the rookie for Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish.
Like literal.
Three.
Yeah.
Like the legends of the game.
Legends
I was
of
their
the
rookie.
game. Yeah.
And I played in the Boston Garden. Tells you how old I am, right?
Yeah.
They tore that shit down a couple of years later. But I played 6 years there. And then I got recruited to come to LA by Jerry West, the logo. Mm-hmm. Jerry Buss, the owner of the Lakers.
Yeah.
I come out here and Phil Jackson's the coach. And then I play with Shaq and Kobe and we win 3 championships.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's my life.
Yeah.
As a basketball player. I'm like, who
amazing.
else? Like, who could have written that script, right?
No one. Yeah.
So, so I retired in 2004, but throughout all of that, I was always.
Has it been that long, really?
Yeah, man.
Get out of here.
I've been out for a while,
2004.
Man. Yeah, but when you win championships, that the lore of that kind of carries on.
It carries for years.
No one forgets it. They talk about it.
Of course.
So it does feel like when I walk the streets of LA, people see me, they stop me and talk as if like I was playing on in the Staples Center yesterday.
Yeah.
It's really nice to know that the hard work that we put in and the representing the city and having it end in championships really meant something to a lot of people.
Yeah.